I won $11 million. After taxes, I kept about $7 million. I told absolutely nobody. Not my wife, not my kids, not a single soul. I faked my own death 2 weeks ago. And right now, I'm sitting in the back of a courtroom watching my entire family destroy each other over money they think I do in half. 6 months ago, I bought a lottery ticket at a gas station. Same gas station, same numbers I played for 15 years. I won. When I saw those numbers on my phone, I almost threw up. First thing I did, nothing. I didn't scream. Didn't tell my wife sleeping next to me. I got up, went to the bathroom, and stared at myself in the mirror for 20 minutes. Because I knew. I knew what would happen if people found out. My brother hasn't spoken to me in 3 years over a $500 loan. My daughter married a guy who's always got a new business idea that needs investors. My son hasn't had a job in 18 months and lives in our basement. My wife's sister calls every month asking for rent money. So I stayed quiet. I claimed the prize through an anonymous trust with a lawyer 3 states away. The money went into accounts nobody knew existed. Then I started testing them. I told my wife I got a bonus at work. $3,000. She immediately said her sister needed help with her car payment. I said no, I wanted to save it. We didn't speak for 2 days. I told my son I was thinking about early retirement and wanted to downsize the house. He panicked, started yelling about where he'd live, that I couldn't do that to him, that I was being selfish. I mentioned to my daughter we were thinking of selling the lake house we never use. She cried, said that house was her inheritance, her memories. How could I even think about it? Every single test, they failed. So I made a plan. I have a heart condition. It's real, managed with medication, nothing serious. But I told my doctor I wanted to go off my meds for a week to see how I felt. He advised against it, but couldn't stop me. I went on a solo fishing trip. Remote lake, cabin, no cell service. I'd been planning it for months, told everyone weeks in advance. On day 3, I called 911 from a burner phone, told them I was having chest pains, gave them the wrong location, then hung up. I drove 4 hours to another state. My truck was found abandoned at the lake. My medication bottles on the dash. My wallet and phone on the seat. Search and rescue found nothing. After 5 days, I was declared dead. Presumed drowned, body swept away. The funeral was yesterday. I wore a baseball cap and sunglasses and sat in a car across the street from the church. There were maybe 40 people. My wife cried. My kids cried. It looked genuine. Then came the will reading this morning. I left everything normal in my will. The house split between my wife and kids. My truck to my son. Some savings bonds, my 401k, the usual stuff. Maybe $400,000 total when everything's sold. I'm sitting in the back of this lawyer's office right now. I got here early, different hat, fake glasses, pretending to wait for another appointment. My wife just accused my daughter of stealing jewelry from the house before the funeral. My daughter screamed that my wife probably has a boyfriend, and that's why she doesn't seem sad enough. My son demanded to know why he only gets the truck when he's the one who actually took care of me. My brother, who I haven't seen in 3 years, showed up. He's claiming I promised him my tools and my boat. That's a lie. We haven't spoken since 2021. The lawyer is trying to calm everyone down. My wife is crying, saying she can't believe her own children would act like this. My daughter just said, "You're getting the house. Mom, you'll be fine." It's been 30 minutes, and they're already at each other's throats over $400,000 they haven't even received yet. I have $7 million in accounts they don't know exist. Here's my plan. I'm going to stay dead for 1 year. I've got a fake ID, an apartment in another state, and enough cash to live quietly. If, after 1 year, my family is still together, still supporting each other, still being decent people, I'll come back. I'll say I had amnesia, I was lost, whatever story works. And I'll share everything. But if they spend the next year fighting, suing each other, destroying what's left of this family over my estate, I'm staying dead, and they'll never see a penny of that $7 million. Right now, watching my wife call my daughter a spoiled brat, while my son films it on his phone probably for lawyers, I'm thinking I already know how this ends. The worst part? I'm not even surprised. Just disappointed. Was I wrong to do this? Maybe, but at least now I know the truth. Would you do the same? Because I'm sitting here wondering if I'm a genius or if I just destroyed my entire life to prove a point I already knew was true. The lawyer just asked everyone to leave and cool down. They're scheduling another meeting for next week. I've got 358 days left to see what kind of people my family really are. Something tells me I won't like the answer.